Do you ever find yourself thinking about who would win in a fight between Goku and Superman? Hi, I'm James Gavsey, and on the Who Would Win show, me and my co-host Ray ignore anything important happening in the outside world and debate fictional battles between characters from comics, movies, and video games.
We got a new show every week, and almost always am I the winner.
Yeah, not true, Ray.
In the past, we've discussed such matches as Captain America versus Darth Vader, Solid Snake versus the Iron Giant, classic matchups like RoboCop versus Terminator, and even the Muppets versus Sesame Street.
That one was crazy. So if you're a fan of geek culture and love a spirited debate, check out the Who Would Win show wherever you get your podcasts, or check us out at whowouldwinshow.com.
Hello, fellow wanderers. Today is Tolkien Reading Day, where we celebrate the destruction of the One Ring in the fires of Mount Doom. I want to share some thoughts on one of the many poems that Tolkien sprinkles into The Lord of the Rings. This poem is in the Fellowship of the Ring in the chapter 3 is Company, when Frodo, Sam, and Pippin are hiking across the Shire after Frodo has left Bag End. This is the poem. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can, pursuing it with weary feet until it joins some larger way, where many paths and errands meet, and whither then I cannot say. I really love the sense of connection in this short verse, that all roads are connected. You could chart a path from your doorstep to anywhere in the world just by following the proper roads. I lived for a few years in Panama, and I would often cross the Pan American Highway multiple times a day. And as a thought exercise, I would chart a course back to the United States where I was originally from, starting from that little highway thousands of miles from my home. The road goes on and connects with the larger way. The interconnectedness of the road, I believe, is an extended metaphor for the characters in the books. They are all connected to one another and affect each other. Isn't that one of Mary's pleadings to the Ents in the Two Towers movie? But you're part of this world, aren't you? And indeed, through the various characters at times feel alone, they always had friends nearby to lift them up. Aragorn, though in self-imposed exile, leaned on Legolas and Gimli for support in his mighty deeds. The friendship of Merry and Pippin. Even Frodo, seemingly alone in the wilderness, had his faithful servant and friend Samwise to carry him up Mount Doom. Another takeaway from this poem is the sense of adventure. The road goes far. I must follow if I can. And where will I go when the many paths meet? Frodo even follows this up by quoting Bilbo, who used to say, "It's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out of your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there is no knowing where you might be swept off to." This is the essence of adventure, leaving home, perhaps with a plan and purpose, perhaps not, but leaving the sense of comfort and the familiar to face the chaos of the unknown and confront it and grow with it. Adventuring into the unknown is transformational. It changes you, and you must go experience it in real life. So on this Tolkien Reading Day, I have a challenge for you. Grab one of your friends and go out of your door and have an adventure. And when you do, take a picture and tag me on Instagram. Happy Tolkien Reading Day. Hi friends, if you enjoyed this episode, let me know by subscribing, leaving a review, and sharing with your friends. For feedback on the show, please email me at lordoftheringspodcast@gmail.com or find me on Instagram at Beginner's Guide LOTR Podcast. Until next week, remember, not all those who wander are lost.